Hello, good evening. Welcome to Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews. Come on in, please. Have a seat, please. Click that like button, please. Thank you very kindly. And of course, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to click that subscribe button and then hit that tiny little bell so that you can receive all the notifications every time I do go live. Thank you very kindly. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come in while I'm going ahead and sharing this to my YouTube, not my YouTube, Facebook. But how's everybody doing this evening? On this Friday Eve. Hopefully everybody is doing well and everybody is basically ready for the weekend. I don't know what y'all got planned, but let's see. Facebook. But we're supposed to get like 7 to 10 inches of snow this weekend. So y'all holler at me. Let me know where y'all watching from, where y'all tuning in from, and if y'all supposed to be getting bad weather this weekend too. I swear, we've been getting hit left and right in the Midwest with all this snow. It's just ridiculous. I'm getting sick of it. And I cannot wait to go on our trip this summer. But anyway, again, come on in. Please click the like button. Shout out where you're from, whether that's the South, the Midwest, the East Coast, West Coast, wherever you coming from, wherever you watching me from. Shout me out. And by the way, I'm in the Midwest. For y'all, those of y'all who don't know, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. Yes, there are black people here. There are a lot of us here. Omaha is full of brown people of all different shades and hues. But anyway, y'all. Okay, I got it shared on my Facebook. Now, if y'all tuned in last night, I was doing my review actually on Black Ink Cruise Chicago. And I had did like a mini review at the beginning of that on the Jussie Smollett story. And I got Jussie Smith in the description. Hold on, let me change that. What the heck was I thinking? Jussie Smith. Okay, I changed that. So it should say Jussie Smollett now. I don't know where I got Smith. But anyway, because we have found out yesterday that he was officially being charged with a class 4 felony, and they were they needed him to come in, and then we found out they were charging him with a felony and for falsifying a police report, and they had did a thorough investigation on those Nigerians, those two brothers. And is this light too bright? Oh my god, I feel like I'm about to sweat into a pool of water. This light is so bright. But I look 2 tones lighter than I am. But anyway, I got a question. First of all, let me start this off with a question. Last night I did say I was going to wait. I was going to hold off because I knew in the morning, this morning, that we were going to receive some more breaking news. I just knew it, so that's why I didn't do the review last night. But anyway, I got one question. And let me turn on these phone lines. I did say I was going to be taking calls tonight, so let me turn on the phone line. Y'all see the phone number now. Oh, darn. Y'all don't see the phone number. Let me put it in the chat. Okay, hold on. Let me put the phone number in the chat. Okay, the phone number is area code 605. Hold on. hold on 1 second. Okay, the phone number is 605-475-4075. And access code. Access code 753359. So let me turn the phone lines on, because I want to hear from you guys tonight. 605-475. Okay. Did I say 475? Yeah. 605-475-4075. I believe that's it. Let me call in and make sure.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
Okay.
If you are the host, press star now. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound. Thank you. There is one host in this conference. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound. Your input is invalid. You entered 0. Thank you.
Okay, KK. I have the phone line set up and I have the phone line turned on. As I was saying, the first question I want to know is there anybody out there watching who still wants to give Jussie the benefit of the doubt? I'll wait. I'll wait. But no, seriously. Is there anybody out there that still believes that there is a possibility, even if it's a faint possibility, that he might actually be telling the truth? That the Nigerian men who claim that he planned this whole hoax, that he planned this whole thing, are lying? Because I have seen some comments out there on the blogs and, on some YouTube videos that some people is like, I'm still going to give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe this light is too bright. Oh, God, that light is too bright. But there is some people out there who is claiming that they are still going to give him the benefit of the doubt, that there's a possibility that he might be still telling the truth. And although the police have combed through all kind of evidence, all kind of surveillance tapes, all kind of witnesses and reports, and basically, they believe they had enough to charge him with a class 4 felony for falsifying, police reports. Some people out there still think that he might be telling the truth. And I'm like, okay. I need to hear, if there's anybody out there that still believes Jussie, I need to hear, what is your reason that you believe that he is still telling the truth? And I didn't put this phone number in the chat. Hold on. Okay, the phone number is 605-475-4075. Access code 753359. Okay, I just put the phone number in the chat, so if anybody wants to call in, feel free to call in. The number is 605-475-4075, and the access code, I think you need the access code is 753359. I can't remember if you guys need an access code or not, because I'm using a different conference call system. But anywho, when I was watching the news this morning, when the police commander and man, I have never ever heard a police superintendent, commander, chief, whatnot sound so angry. Like, I done seen police chiefs, superintendents, make when they gotta have a press conference and they gotta talk about a crime, whether it's a murder, kidnapping, whatever. I have never heard one hold a press conference like that and be so angry. Like, he was Mr. Superintendent Eddie Johnson. He was pissed. He was upset. And I don't know if he was more upset because of the fact that they believe that Jussie, concocted this whole big old lie, and had them spend so many man hours, so much money, so much investigation, interviewing, footwork, groundwork. I'm sure some of them spent sleepless nights trying to figure out who attacked this young man, this celebrity, this gay man, who's very, by the way, proud and open about who he is. When I first saw him on Empire, when I first started watching the show, hey lady, hey Miss Hogg, how you doing? You need to call in. I'm going to need you to call in. I ain't heard from you in a minute. But, the phone number is in the chat, 605-475-4075. I don't know if Mr. Eddie Johnson, the police superintendent, was more upset because he lied and they wasted all valuable time they could have spent on other victims, other cases, other investigations, or the fact that he put this blame on somebody, basically to shined a very dark cloud on the city of Chicago. Knowing what we all already know about the city of Chicago. I've been there many times. So I didn't experience, what it's like to be in Chicago in the winter, in the summer, in the spring. One of my exes, who I dated years ago, he has family there, a lot of family there, on his mother's side. And we used to go there, all the time for vacations. We went there for funerals, just whatever. So I know Chicago, not as well as a citizen of Chicago, but I know Chicago. And, you said hubby trying to sleep for 4 a.m. work? No problem. I get it. Let that man sleep so he can get up and get them coins on time. But, they already get a bad rap. Although it's a beautiful city. I mean, I ain't been there in a minute, so I'm sure there's probably been a lot of things done to the city, since I went, years ago. But they already have a bad rap because of the high crime rate, gang violence, just a lot of things that's been going on with the community and the citizens in that town, in that city. And so for him to put that on them as well, like somebody running around the town trying to hang people with a noose, gay bashing, homophobic bashing, racist, man, white supremacy. I mean, they already have enough bad things going on in that city. So I don't know. This man, I thought he was about to break down and cry next. The way he was going off about Jussie. I mean, I was like, oh my God. I have a feeling that they are really going to go in on Jussie. I have a feeling, like I had mentioned the other day, that I hope whatever Jussie's going through, maybe they could get him some help. I mean, I know he's going to be charged for something. You said Chicago did not need that. Yeah, Chicago did not need that at all. They didn't need that at all. I mean, no city, no community where there are a lot of black citizens, a lot of LGBT community, present, want something like that to happen in their community. And then to think that the person is on the loose, on the run, and they don't know who it is. They don't know who it is. It could be anybody. That superintendent felt like he was really, truly hurt. I mean, really, truly hurt. And then, like, the last thing I would have thought of was that he was angry about his salary. Oh, they going to make an example out of him. I could tell by the way that okay, now the guy, the commander who spoke after the superintendent, when he got up there first and he was like, okay, any questions? And, then he started joking around like, oh, my bad. I was supposed to be telling y'all the timeline of all the events. How we came to this conclusion. And so he was trying to joke and kind of, lighten up the situation, because it was like, man, you could hear a pin drop in there. It was so quiet, when Superintendent Eddie Johnson was talking. And to find out he did all this because he wasn't satisfied with his pay. That I didn't see that coming. I mean, I think with a lot of other people, thought that it possibly might have something to do with him, getting killed off the show, because y'all know I do reviews on Empire, and I've been waiting on that show to come back, because I'm still like, who's in the casket? I want to know who's in the casket. Every time I do a review every week, okay, who y'all got? Okay, let's make bets. Who y'all got in the casket? What y'all think? Put it down in the chat. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe Jussie was the one going to be killed off in the chat. But, I'm like, oh, anybody can call in. Thank you, Miss Hogg. Anybody can call in if you got anything to say on this subject of Jussie Smollett. Anybody can call in. Let me put the phone number in there again. I'll put the phone number in there like every few minutes, just so you guys can have it. But phone number 605-475-4075. Sorry, I'm looking to the side where I got my notes. 605-475-4075. That's the phone number if you want to call in. Oh, yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all click that like button for me, please. Click that like button for me, please. Thank you very kindly. But, oh, what was I saying? Samantha working tonight. You know what? I'm not sure. Sam called me this morning. I think it was around like 10. And I was busy working. And I called her back a few hours later. She didn't answer. So I'm like, okay, she'll call me back later or whatnot. But she never called, so I actually called her back like 20 minutes before I started this live. She didn't answer the phone, so I'm like, I don't know what she want, Mrs. Hall. But, ooh, tomorrow night, tomorrow night we will be doing a review on our Sisters from Another Mister movie review platform. So tomorrow night she will be with me. I don't know if I'll be at her house or if she'll be at my house, but you know, matter of fact, I think she'll be at my house because she said she was going to come by right after work. So the live that we do tomorrow is going to be over the movie What Men Want. And if y'all ain't seen that movie and y'all love y'all some, I mean, that movie I thought was great. I thought it was great. Taraji, she did great. I enjoyed that movie. But anyway, yeah, we'll do that review tomorrow night on What Men Want. But this, I mean, yeah, the superintendent, he was really pissed off. And then, you know, I also found out, you know, some information I didn't know about Chicago when I was watching the press conference this morning. Like, they are the city that hosts the largest pride parade, you know, in the world, you know, every year. I didn't even know that. I mean, so I learned a little bit of, you know, information about, you know, Chicago. Thank you. I will tell her you said hello. Okay, you'll be ready for the review tomorrow? All right, okay. But yeah, that was an awesome movie. But one thing that he was saying, you know, I think another thing that made him really, really angry was because the noose. Like, why did you have to go so far? Why did you have to take it that far? Like, that news, like the superintendent said, that news represents everything about hatred. I mean, that is like probably one of the biggest symbols to represent hatred in this world is that noose. That noose that plagued slavery, black people, even the free ones, for hundreds of years. And to gain attention and publicity because you wasn't getting paid enough, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I mean, these people go into these contracts. These people go into these contracts on these TV shows. And they deal with their lawyers. They deal with their financial advisors. They deal with their managers. I mean, all these people in their circle. And you sign those contracts for said amount of dollars for a certain amount of years. And you locked into it. You locked into it. But because maybe other people in the show might be making more money, or you think you should just be making more money, period, because of maybe how many ratings the show is getting, you go out and do something this big, so selfish, like it's completely selfish. Over money, it's completely selfish. And I'm sure if you got enough money to pay these bros $10,000 or whatever you paid them, you sitting good. You sitting good. I ain't got $10,000 just to throw away to somebody that I know. No, I don't. We might be okay over here. Me and my sons, we might be okay. We ain't looking to find out where our next meal coming from, but we ain't got no $10,000 just to throw up in the air, you know, at any, you know, given person. But yeah, that was really selfish. Very selfish. And I mean, I think that's what angers most people. Not the fact that he just blatantly lied and wasted tax dollars and wasted people's time. But he had the whole world in an uproar. Well, not the entire world, but y'all know what I mean. He had a large portion of the world in an outrage. I mean, from presidents, past presidents. Well, I don't know about the one in there now, but past presidents, presidential candidates, celebrities, his fellow actors and actresses, on the set, his fellow, co-workers, the LGBT community. I think they probably were the most angriest, as they should be. And then us, the fans. And then people who probably had no idea who Jussie Smollett was. Some people who didn't have no idea what the Empire show was. Maybe in different countries or something. They might not. What's Empire? But and he used those Nigerians, right? And they actually left the country. He probably paid him. Okay, y'all take this money. We gonna set this up. I'm gonna get this publicity. And hopefully, I don't know how. I really don't know how he thought he was going to get more money that way by staging this whole, attack. Lee was going to be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, you got a noose around your neck, you got a scratch under your eye. Okay, let's see. Let's negotiate your pay. How did he figure out that what he was doing would get him more money on the show? Even if it really happened. Because you got attacked in the middle of the night on your way to get a foot-long sandwich from Subway, which I guess all was a lie. I don't know if he was going to get a foot-long or not. Was he going to get any food or not? I don't know. But, I don't know. But he sent those two men. I'm assuming that he sent them, here's some money, go out of the country, go to your hometown and, chill out over there, for a second. Y'all need to hide out and then come back. You know what, Miss Hawk? He didn't. He made a lot of mistakes. First of all, like they said in the press conference, modern technology can be a BI. Okay? It's not always going to be on our side. In this case, if this really happened, modern technology would have been awesome. They would have, we did a lot of interviews, we did a lot of investigations, we did a lot of footwork, but they would praise the modern technology because not only was street cameras and cameras around businesses, but people who got cameras on their homes, cameras on top of their houses, cameras on their doorbells, not just they said that what helped them a lot was community cameras, neighborhoods. He he underestimated all that. It wasn't worth his career, and he embarrassed himself and his family. And his family, they was with him. When he went to court, when he went to bond, for bond hearing. His family, they were with him. And I cannot imagine how they feel. I cannot imagine how they feel. Because if everybody, almost everybody, including the police, believe that Jussie is guilty, I'm sure somebody in his family probably believes he's guilty too. But, his siblings, they showed up for him, which was, likely to happen. Of course, he's acting like he's innocent, telling his family he's innocent, telling Lee Daniels and them, his fellow co-workers that he's innocent. And his siblings, of course, they gonna show up, for support. But, if anybody believes that he is still innocent, if anybody out there is giving him still the benefit of the doubt, you need to holler at me, because I need to know the reason why you still giving him the benefit of the doubt. Especially when we got all this information. And police do sometimes make mistakes. We all know that. Police do, I won't even say sometimes, but, sometimes, more than they should, they make mistakes. But when I was sitting there watching this press conference and listening to everything, like all the communication he had with the Nigerians while they was out of the country, he had a lot of communication with them. And just, and then y'all know, she needs to call in. Get her on the phone. Get Miss Sophia on the phone because I want to know, like, why? I mean, oh God, didn't nobody want him to be guilty? Especially if you're a fan of his, especially if you're a fan of the show. We didn't want him to be guilty, but as the days went by, he was looking more and more and more like he stole the cookie out the cookie jar. He was looking more guiltier by the day. Talking about he without sin, I'm sure. He without sin, cast the first stone. We all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Okay, we can quote all kind of scriptures. You tell Miss Sophia to give me a call, Miss Hogg. I would really like to speak to anybody. And it's like, okay, yeah, we all have sinned. We all make mistakes. But this is so, like, far-fetched, so out there. All because you want a few more dollars, a few more zeros on the end of your check. So you go this far. You paying these Nigerians. And I still don't understand. Okay. I know they didn't play, one of them. I know he didn't play a big part on the show. I know he's not a, what do you call it? You said, oh. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. This is so much. Like, I seen somebody say the other day, I meant to say they're not a reoccurring actor on the show. But, so, I'm not going to say, though, that they probably broke and ain't got no money. But, $10,000 to somebody who is broke, that's a lot of money. But, it's not enough of money for me to fake no attack and involve the police into it, law enforcement to it. You couldn't pay me enough money to do something like that. No, you can't. Nope. Mm-mm. And they did everything they could to avoid, being found out. Like, they left the country. When they got to a certain point, on their way home, in the cab or Uber or whatever they, got home in, they got out, before their home, away from their home and walked, the rest of the way. But thanks to all the cameras in the neighborhoods and all the, the cameras on the streets and buildings and everything, they were able to pinpoint exactly where they got in the cab, where they got out the cab, when they was with Jussie, when they left Jussie, when they got back in the cab, when they got back out the cab, when they walked home. I mean, you playing with the F to the B to the I. Okay? And I don't know who's worse, the IRS or the FBI, but I don't want to be involved with any of them. Any of those three big letters, I don't want to be involved with any of them, so you could not pay me enough. I don't know I don't know why those brothers did that. I really don't know. Fortunately for them, they aren't going to receive any charges. Jussie is going to take all of this. He is going to take all of this heat on his own, all because they complied. They basically, you said, yep, they thought they were slick. Law enforcement was on it like white on rice. Because this like some weird, man, the amount of crime that they have in Chicago, and then this on top of it, they thinking it's some crazy white men run around in the middle of the night putting nooses on brothers, gay people, black folk. Man, they weren't gonna rest. They were not gonna rest. This ain't no everyday, crime. This, okay. I think maybe within the past, I don't know, 5 or 10 years, I think I did hear about a story where somebody was hung or dragged or something. Them type of crimes, you can murder a whole family. You can murder a whole family and probably rape every one of the kids. And then somebody else could turn around and do what Jussie said they did to him. And I guarantee you they'll spend more hours on that hate crime than they will on that murder and sexual assault. I guarantee you they will. They will. And that's why the police superintendent was so pissed, like so upset. You said he put too much into that. So that's right. He could have been like, oh yeah, I got beat up. Somebody hit me in my eye. I got away. They took my foot long. They took my foot long. But I made it home. He had to go as far as the noose. They were white people. They were yelling racial slurs, homophobic slurs. And on top of that, the letter. Now, I had said the other day that the letter, I said, now I don't believe if the letter was even real. And lo and behold, the letter wasn't even real. So you know what? He could be facing a federal charge on top of that. And the thing about it is, like they were saying on GMA this morning, Jussie, you had ample opportunity to steal. He still can say, I did it. I did it. You said, oh, while the manager was on the cell. Exactly. He walking around for an hour or so with a noose still around his neck. First of all, after I got away, I'll be taking that thing off my neck. I might still have it in my hand and run home so I can give it to the cops for evidence. Maybe they can get some fibers, some fingerprints, some sweat, some blood, some tears, something off of there, to help my case. Well, help the case. But, no, he didn't do all that. He had to go to the extremes. In his story. He still, oh no, Robin, man. And Robin is a part of the LBGTQ. You know what I'm saying? And I love me some Robin Roberts. I loved her since she was, back playing basketball and all that in college and everything. But, and when she was doing reporting, sports and whatnot. But, Robin Roberts, I could tell when she was watching him, when she was asking him certain things and he was avoiding the questions, when she asked him about the phone, just certain things, and he was like trying to, avoid the questions, beating around the bush. Robin been doing this for a very, very, very long time. And because of the fact that she's black, she's a minority, she's a female, she's in the I always mess up when I try to say that. But you know what I mean. LGBTQ community. I swear, it was like Robin was sitting there and she was like looking right through him. Like she probably wanted You know, she couldn't do what she probably wanted to do, which was like call him a big old whole lie, you know, on national television. But I'm sure that's what was going through her head. Like, he lied. He lied. Why you lying? You ain't got to lie to kick it. Why you lying? You right. She was like, you know, I see you. I see right through you. Miss Hawk. Girl. I mean, I saw right through it in the interview. But then I was like, okay, I know he's lying about this, but I was still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt that the letter was actually real. See, in my little world, the way my wheels were spinning, and, you know, I was thinking, okay, maybe the letter was real. Somebody really did threaten him. It said, you know, Jussie, you will die. Jussie, you must die. It said something like that. And maybe nobody, like, believed or took him serious enough. And that's why he did it. See, I was still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt that the letter is real, and he's just, you know, trying to bring attention, you know, to his safety. Like, people should be more concerned, or maybe the cops wasn't on it, or maybe the FBI wasn't on it, or maybe his, you know, co-workers, you know, Fox or whatever, you know, Empire, maybe they weren't as concerned about it as they should have been. So I was giving him the benefit of the doubt that the letter was actually real. And then come to fall out, it's a whole big ass lie. It's everything was a lie. Like, everything. The letter. And again, somebody please help me. How would this have, if this really was true though, if it really was true, how would this have benefited his pockets? As far as with Lee Daniels, the Empire cast, you know, his paycheck, his direct deposit. How would this have benefited his pocket? That's what I'm just most confused about right now. Like, I get him, I get what he was doing. Although it was wrong, I get what he was doing. He was trying to gain some publicity and everything. But they sometimes say, all publicity is good publicity. Even if it's good, even if it's bad. All publicity is good publicity. I'm going to have to call him on it now. I'm going to have to call him on that now. Because, I don't think he's going to be signing any contracts for a minute. The next thing Jussie might be signing is all his property over at the jail. His clothes, his shoes, his jewelry, whatever, his wallet. Right, and I know he wanted Empire to feel sorry for him, but I just don't see how it would have benefited him that way. Like, they would have just been like, oh yeah, we feel really sorry for you. Let's increase his pay by 50,000, 100,000. I don't see that equivalent of that ever happening if that story, this whole big made up story, was really true. Publicity, yeah. A few interviews, yeah. But other than that, I don't equate that anywhere in my head to adding more zeros onto his bank account. I just don't. It don't make sense. That's why I said somebody help me out. Somebody who still, you know, believes that he's not lying. Like, he's still, you know, after the court hearing, the bond hearing, you know, he went right back to the Empire set, still pleading his innocence, pleading that he's not guilty. He went straight to the set after paying $10K. You know, after paying the bond, turning over his passport, he went right back to, you know, right to the Empire set. And still telling them basically, you know, I didn't do it. They said TMZ reported that allegedly, TMZ reported, you know, it was obvious that he had been crying. So producers told him to come back later. Yeah, he went directly from the bond hearing after he paid the $10K. He went directly to the set of Empire, begging them to believe him. It was said that he allegedly told everyone on the set, I wanted to say, I'm sorry, and you know me. I would never do this to any of you. You are my family. I swear to God, sweet little baby Jesus wrapped in swaddling clothing. I did not do this. Well, he said, swear to God. I added the sweet little newborn baby Jesus, you know, in the manger part. But I added that. But you know what I mean. He basically begging them to believe him. And then it said, allegedly, from TMZ, and you already know, they probably been following him around for the last 2 weeks, so I can believe it. But anyway, allegedly, after they told him to come back later, yeah, he begging for his lost job. You said, liar, liar, pants on fire. But his legal team called him a young man of impeccable character and integrity, and said, today we witness an organized law enforcement spectacle that has no place in the American legal system. Just like a noose. Just like a noose. No place in the American legal system. Hot mess. Hot mess. Ooh, hot mess. Hot mess. But you know what? The outline, the timeline that they gave us, who you telling? No dang integrity at all. Let's go back to what you said earlier, Mrs. Hawk. Selfish. He was thinking all about Jussie and his publicity and his paychecks. Now, I hadn't even heard that he had a album coming out, or a CD, a single, or, you know, something coming out. And I had even said I would probably buy it, because I really think he's very talented. And I really think on the show he'd be holding back, you know, just because it's a TV show. He does great on the TV show. Very talented. I love his voice. And I love when him and Hakeem, you know, when Hakeem does his rap and he does his singing, play the, you know, instruments and keyboard, you know, all that. I would buy his CD. That's money he could have had. His music, I mean, he could have made money off of that. He could have made, like, in the off season of Empire, he could have had concerts, you know. Y'all, this is just crazy. Wasted talent. Yep, wasted talent. He could be facing federal charges because of that letter. Because that's basically, you know, mail tampering, illegal, you know, tampering a mail, sending threats through the mail, even if they're fake. You know, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, They said he has to go back to court on March 14th to face a felony charge, of filing a false police report. All because he thought he deserved cookie money. You right. And you know what? The whole thing is, okay, now, I told y'all that we doing the Sisters from Another Mr. Movie review tomorrow night. Me and Sam, who I do that with, like, several times a month. She was in that. Cookie was in that. Taraji. That girl is a bad mama jamma. He will never make as much money as Taraji P. Henson. Never. This girl has been acting for how many years? Like 25 years. I don't want to make her too old. But you said what time? Sam said when she get off of work, she coming straight over my house. I think, so I want to say like 6 p.m. Between 6 and 7 p.m. You know what? But I'm going to hit you up on Facebook when I find out the exact time. I'll hit you up on Facebook. And then, of course, I'm going to set the, the timer, the notification. I'm going to do all that and put the notification on. So, y'all who do not have that bell clicked, make sure you please hit that notification bell. That way you get all my notifications whenever I'm go live, whenever I schedule a live, you'll get all my notification. But I love Taraji, and when I say, now the last review we did, Samantha was on this side, I was on this side. She was like, hated it. I was like, liked it. She was like, hated it in Z formation. I got that from Men on Film. For those of y'all who used to watch the old TV show, Living Color, Men on Film. Hated it. But yeah, she did not like that last movie that we did. But I did it. I liked it. But anyway, Taraji, he can't get mad because he ain't making as much money as Cookie and Lucius. Like, Cookie and Lucius has been in so many movies and TV shows, and just too many to name. The list is the rap sheet of all the things that they've done, as far as film and TV is ridiculous. So I don't know whose pay he was trying to, whose pockets he was trying to reach in, whose piggy bank he was trying to pull from. But again, I don't see how he thought that what he was doing with this big old hoax would equate to him getting more moolah, more dough, more benchies. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yep, I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to hit you up on FB Messenger. I sure will. I got you. But, y'all, again, 36-year-old Jussie Smollett has been charged with Class 4 felony, filing a false police report. He had a $100,000 bond. He paid $10,000. He had to surrender his passport. I guess just so he don't take off to Nigeria, where them brothers was hiding. You said, have the cast members spoke out yet? I haven't seen anything from the cast members. I need to get on that, because I follow Taraji and all them on Instagram. So I do need to get on that bit. But I haven't seen anything just, while cruising the blogs, or, I haven't seen anything, any specific comments from the cast. But what I did hear was that they were definitely on his side. They were definitely on his side. And then, I guess, when the direction of the investigation turned, I'm pretty sure that everything turned for them at the same time. You said maybe somebody got in his head, making him think he was a bigger star on Empire. Nope. And although he does play a big character on Empire, and especially the last, this past season, or this, current season, when he started dating that guy that he had met overseas, and how they had implemented him into the storyline, and he's already gay, and how it started from, if you watch the show from the very beginning, how Lucius hated the fact that he was gay. He was embarrassed of his son. He didn't want him to have anything to do majorly in the company, make big decisions, things like that. And then how over the seasons, Lucius then came to deal with him being out and being open, and, having, like this past season, it was Cookie who was always, complaining or worried all the time because of who he was, involved with. And it was Lucius. Now, Cookie, he's grown. We didn't raise him right. We have to trust that he knows what he's doing, because the character was HIV positive. He didn't have full-blown AIDS, but he was HIV positive. So, this past season, as far as the LGBTQ community, it made a big effect on that community. And, to others as well. I was like, wow. First of all, they start talking about that PrEP, which the first time I heard about PrEP was actually on Brother Jay, on his, and I won't go back into that too much into him, because right now, everybody and their mama is talking about Brother Jay right now, so I'm not even, I'm just, talking about PrEP here. I'm just talking about PrEP. We can talk about Brother Jay another day. And oh yeah, I did do a video on him a few days ago. So Brother Jay Wilson, check it out. Anywho, that's the first time I heard about PrEP was through Brother Jay Wilson, and I didn't know much about it. I knew that it was something that you take. Miss Hall. I knew it was something that you take, to help prevent you from catching HIV or AIDS, especially if you were out there just, being involved with more than one person and stuff like that. I did not know that people who date people who have AIDS or HIV, I didn't know that the PrEP still helps prevent it if you deliberately are sleeping or, having sexual relationships with somebody with HIV. So, there's a few things, watching these shows, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. But, you said he did? He blocked you from the chat? Oh, my. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he blocked you and probably 1,000 more people from his chat. Because people would be going in on Brother. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Anyway. But, so anyway, this last season, back to Jussie and his pocketbook or whatever. This last season, I think, really, really had a good tone to it. Because after Lucius, y'all remember when Lucius had got hurt, he had got shot, he lost his legs, and he lost his memory and all this, and the ratings went down. Everybody was like, we sick of Lucius not having his memory. He need to get his memory back. The show is boring. Woo 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 woo. So, I thought the show was doing pretty good this past season. So I'm thinking, maybe this man probably makes some decent cash. He probably makes some decent money on this show. They've been around for a while. It's still a top show on the networks. But even if he wasn't making as much money as he was or as he wanted, it's a senseless crime. It's a senseless crime, and I don't know whether to feel sorry for him or to be pissed off at him. I don't know. You said I've never been blocked. Don't know what I did. Could have been one of his mods. You know what? I think somebody blocked me before. Either I blocked them. Ooh, you know, yep, I had blocked them. Because one time I was in somebody's chat and I got a message from YouTube when I had commented something in the chat, and it was somebody that I follow that I really like, that I'm subscribed to. And I try to support, you know, people I'm subscribed to, you know, just like I like people to support me and watch my videos every now and again. But I was commenting in the chat, and I got this notification from YouTube. It popped up like right there, and it said, basically it was an alert, like, you are commenting in a chat where there is a moderator who you blocked. But since you commenting in this chat, and that person you blocked is a moderator in this chat, they can see what I'm saying, but I can't see them. I was like, what the hell? What kind of YouTube? I'm like, what the hell? They can see me, but I can't see them, and I blocked them? That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, and you know, they just came out with the new YouTube guidelines. So next time they do a survey, it's something like Lockhead Boss Lady. She had said on her live a few days back when she was talking about the guidelines, she was like, a lot of the time we'll see those requests from YouTube to do a survey to let them know what we think about what, you know, our experience on YouTube, or, you know, whatever. And I always skip. I never do the surveys. I ignore them. But I'm going to start checking out them surveys from now on, because I think that's wrong. Like, if you block somebody, regardless if you in a chat where they moderate or not, neither one of y'all should be able to see each other's comments. But then again, I get it, because they are a moderator. But I wonder if they send a message to the person whose platform it is. I wonder if it tells them there is somebody commenting in your chat who has blocked one of your moderators. Good question, huh? But anywho, y'all. March 14th. We gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that before then, maybe possibly tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, Jussie will confess and quit dragging this out. Like, okay, you gonna be charged, but like, you know, the what's that lady's name on The View, the black lawyer, she's part Mexican and part Puerto Rican and part black. Beautiful, slim lady, long, pretty hair. She's on The View. I can't remember her name right now, but it's my thing charged. But she's on The View, and I wish I could remember her name right now. But she basically said, you know, she's been a lawyer, you know, for a long time. And she basically said, if he confesses, because he still has time to confess before, you know, sentencing. And if he confesses, he can still get, oh, did I unplug the light? I'm sorry, I'm trying to plug up my, cord to my laptop because it said low battery. But if he confesses, he said the prosecutors, even in very serious crimes, they still might, you know, feel a little bit of passion, have a little bit of passion for you, you know, before they sentence him. So we already know that they're gonna try to throw the book at him. They're gonna try to make an example out of him. He still has time, but is it because of his pride? Is it because what you say? You saw Lockheed stated YouTube rules changing February 25th, but didn't get a chance to watch it. Don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she's a really smart and intelligent person. The lady on The View, I can't remember her name right now, but as far as and I don't know why my chat isn't showing up. I just realized that my chat isn't showing up. Window. I just realized my chat isn't showing up on my screen. Okay, but anywho, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. But what was I saying? Lockheed, yes. She had did a video a few days ago on that, and then I had did a video, was it yesterday? No, it was Tuesday. I did a video. So, if you want, you can check hers out. You can check mine out. I think, what did I name mine? New YouTube Guidelines. I think that's what I named mine. New YouTube Guidelines. But, yeah. And it starts on the 25th. It starts on the 25th. Just to give y'all, I'm not going to go into all the details because I'm about to wrap this live up. But just to give y'all a little bit of information on the new YouTube Guidelines. The first time you do something wrong, you get a warning. Now, this is not the copyright stuff. The copyright rules are still kind of the same. But let's say you were cursing, or let's say you were threatening, or let's say you were, doing something on YouTube you shouldn't be doing. The first time you get a warning. The second time, which would be your first strike, your YouTube account will be suspended. Well, it would be frozen. It'll be frozen for 1 week. So you can't upload. You can't go live. You can't upload. You can't go live for 1 week. When you get your second strike, if you mess up again and you get a second strike, your YouTube channel will be frozen for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You can't go live. You can't upload for 2 weeks. Once you get that third strike, I think it's 3 weeks. You can't go live. You can't upload for 3 weeks. And then after that, it's like, it's basically a wrap. You're right. Yeah, cussing. I mean, when they say cussing, they want you to make sure, okay, we know, Miss Hogg, we know some people who we subscribe to, and they be cussing like a sailor. I mean, every other word out their mouth is MF, BI, FU, just all profanity. Yeah, just a lot of cussing. You can just put those on private. I mean, not private, but put those on age restrictions. Now, of course, you won't be monetized because any video, even now, if it's on age restriction, you're not getting monetized. So, so I guess if you really want to cuss somebody out, till you blue in the face and you want to do it on YouTube, I guess, it doesn't bother you that you're not getting, if you're monetized, you ain't getting nothing off that video. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. Go into your creator studio. You can't get there by the app. You have to use the browser or your internet. So you have to, you have to go to the actual website to look at your creator studio, and then in there you'll find the guidelines. So, and the new ones, again, they start on the 25th. Y'all check them out. Yeah, age restrictions. Because most of the time when you are monetized and you have you have like commercials, you know, running on your channel. A lot of those advertisers, they ain't trying to have their commercials on your page if you talking about, or trying to pay you to advertise and you talking about all kind of explicit stuff, like just, you know, I can't think of no example right now. But, you know, talking about sex or, you know, just, you know, a lot of vulgar, a lot of explicit stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, because for one thing, when it's on restriction, that means a lot of people might not even want to watch it. Because there are some people out there who might be bougie brained, you know, bougie in the mind, you know, super Christian, you know, things like that. No offense to the Christianity you know, community. Shoot, you know, I'm a Christian, I'm a Pentecostal, and I'm a Baptist. I'm all the above. But anyway, I curse every now and again. But you know, we just gotta, let me hang up this phone because I still got this conference thing on. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, and see, I was thinking about that too, but it's restricted anyway. You know, his show is restricted anyway, I believe. But, you know, shows like that, yeah. Like the Pink Door. Oh, you mean the Pink Door? Yeah, the Pink Door. I'm sure shows like that have to be restricted anyway because he be getting all into it. Telling you how to do it. And how to use it. And how to move it. But, okay. Anyway, y'all. It's late. I need some sleep. I had a long day. A long day and a long night at this nursing home. Y'all, if it wasn't for HIPAA, I swear, if it wasn't for HIPAA, I'd be giving y'all so many stories. I mean, I could give y'all stories to last a lifetime. Nursing home stories. That would drive you nuts. But if it wasn't for HIPAA, there will probably be some really great reality shows on nursing homes out there. And I would like to star in it. You know, I would like to be one of the reoccurring stars, by the way. But yeah, boy, working at a nursing home, boy. They say you got to have tough skin to be on YouTube. You got to have tough skin to work in a nursing home. I'm telling y'all, true. What you say, Miss Hogg? Did you see that VS Woman Empowerment? You know, no, I didn't. I heard about it. I heard that she made a 10-hour live, and I didn't believe it. I did not believe it. So, earlier today, I went to her channel, because I'm not subscribed, but every now and then when I hear a story or hear something happen, and, you know, I'll be like, oh, let me check this out, see what's going on over there. But when I heard she had a 10-hour live, I went over there and I looked. I was like, oh, my day. They had a 10-hour live. Like, they had a 10-hour live. I can't, now, okay, y'all who been following me, y'all know I have the gift of gab. I can sit here and talk. I can give you the breakdown of any show that I watched. Like, you ain't even gotta watch the shows that I review because I can break it down like that, where you think you done saw the show. I got people who watch my reviews channel and they give me props because they be like, I don't even watch TV like that. I don't have time to watch TV. I don't have time. I just come to you for the review and I feel like I watched the show. See, I have the gift of gab, you know, but 10 hours, I'm going to need a nap like a kindergartner. I'm going to need a nap. I'm going to need my juice and my cookies and my sandwich cut in half. I'm going to need, wear my blankie. Nope. I'm going to need a nap after, you know, like, hey, that's like, Okay, and I'm gonna need time and a half. Time and a half. All of y'all who super chatting and all of y'all who putting money to the PayPals and the Cash Apps and all that. I'm gonna need some overtime pay like it's a holiday. Like, okay, what was the last holiday? Lincoln? Yep. I'm gonna need overtime pay. I'm gonna need holiday pay. I'm gonna need back pay. 10-hour live? Okay. Anyway. No. I can't do it. And I love my platform. I love my YouTube channel. I love my subscribers. But I ain't kicking it with y'all for no 10 god doggone hours. Nope, I will not. I will not. Y'all be up there talking to yourself, and I'll be up here like this. Oh, what you say, Miss Hall? What was that? Jussie did what? Hell no. 10 hours, that's a very long time. That's a very long time. And if I have that much time to be on a live, that means I'm obviously probably off of work. This is my day to do stuff around the house, relax, go get some toes done, get some nails, go get something, go buy me a new wig, something. I don't know, 10 hours on a live? No, I can't do it. But more power to her, more power to her. She got a little bit more gusto than I do. You said I don't have that type of kind of time. We only got, thank you. We got 24 hours in a day. And did you see me the other day when I was working on those Sweet 16 cupcakes for my customer? I'm like, I was up to like 2 a.m. working on those cupcakes because I had to work like 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 9, 10. I had like a 12, 13 hour shift and had to, work on those cupcakes after that. And it was for my friends, 16 years old. She's a brilliant, amazing, charming, talented, athletic. I mean, everything you could want in a daughter, that's what she is. So I did not mind staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning so I can make them cupcakes for her. And they were cute, by the way. Check them out on my Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice Facebook page. You can follow me on that page. I am a part-time professional custom cake decorator. Did you hear that? Personal custom cake decorator. So, anywho, I just, do stuff for like my family and friends, But anyway, yeah, it was, matter of fact, I did a video while I was doing the cupcakes, because I do that every now and then. I'll decorate some cakes or decorate some party trees or something while I'm doing a review. So yeah, I did the video the other day. What day was that? It was like 2 days. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. When I was up to it was like 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm on a review, and I'm thinking, ain't nobody gonna show up. It's late at night, everybody sleep. So I'm up here making my cupcakes and frosting them and everything. Then people start coming into the live. I'm like, hey, what y'all doing up? It's like almost 2 a.m. in the morning. But yeah. But yeah, so y'all check me out. And I do have a YouTube channel. Oh, I need a drink. Ooh, mouth got dry. But I have a YouTube channel, and my other YouTube channel is called Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice. So you can check me out over there. One thing about my cake decorating YouTube channel, I call it not your average cake tutorial channel, because I don't sit there like most dessert YouTube videos, cake videos. I don't just sit there and decorate a cake in silence and then bam, there you go. End the video after like a minute or so. I actually sit there and I chit chat about whatever's going on, trending news, You know, just whatever we want to talk about while I'm decorating desserts. Yep. Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. Yep, it's on YouTube and it's on Facebook and it's on Twitter and it's on Instagram. So, yeah. But, anywho, yeah. So, I did that and, I did, matter of fact, hold on one sec. One sec, honey. I'm gonna go to my, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all the little cute little cupcakes. Okay. All right, here we go. These is just some of my past orders over the last, last 2 weeks. Yeah. These are, some of the orders over the last 2 weeks. So here's some little cupcakes. Excuse me. Here's some little cupcakes I did, for a little girl. And she likes penguins. She told me, and I've been doing cupcakes for this little girl for like her past few birthdays. It's a friend of mine. She likes penguins, so I basically took like some pictures from her mom, used my photo editor, edited out the background, put her on a cupcake topper, an edible cupcake topper, by the way, and put some pictures of some little penguins on them and everything. But yeah, they really, really cute. This is a cute little girl. So she loved them. She was like, ooh, the cake lady got it looking like I'm holding the penguin. But yeah, and that's a little close-up shot of her. But yeah, cute little girl. This actually is a cake I did for my 18-year-old. He turned 18 a few weeks ago. This is his cake. That's his. And this is a birthday cake I did for somebody's boyfriend or husband, I think. Husband. His nickname is Smoke. And so it says happy birthday, Smoke. But that's like my top cake, strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake. This is a Lakers cake I did for a little boy. My friend's son. Like I said, I just do stuff for like family and friends. And he liked the Lakers, so this was for his birthday party last weekend. Oh, and here's the Sweet 16 cupcakes that I did. You can see, like, matter of fact, hold on. That's a closer up pic. That's another close pic. And here's actually, like, the pics, the, photos up top. Those were the pictures that her mom sent me that she had took for her birthday with her new outfit and her hair laid, you know, fresh, you know. So that's her little outfit for her 16th birthday. And so I incorporated those pictures into the cupcakes. And as you can see, I cropped everything out in the back. You know, I'm really, really good at that. And making it seem like, you know, there's nothing behind her, and then I put it on a cupcake and some type of design on an edible cupcake topper, which is I did there. So, you know, I'm pretty good with that little photo editing, Photoshop stuff. And, oh, I have an edible printer, by the way, to make edible pictures. You can eat that stuff. Like, eat that stuff. But, and here's a cake that I made today. It's actually every month I have a free cake giveaway for the people who stay around my local community, around my local area. When they subscribe to my YouTube channels, they get to enter every month on the first of the month for a free cake. And they win a free cake, and they get like 4 choices, either like that strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake that I showed you before, or a banana pudding cake, which is this one. That's one angle. That's another angle. And that's another angle. Homemade. My desserts are homemade. And that's a cake I made a long time ago for a little girl who liked ladybugs. But anyway, and then yeah, there's my promotion right there. Free cakes. That banana pudding is fire. When I tell you it's fire, and I make the cupcakes too. Every cake flavor I make also in cupcakes. So, yeah. But in here, so yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, like, oh yeah, here's a cake I made about a week ago. It's a Patron cake for somebody's boyfriend named Nook. Nook if you buck, Nook if you buck, ayy. But, yeah, this is a cake. She wanted a Patron cake. It got the platinum drizzle, the chocolate platinum drizzle coming down the side of the cake. Chocolate covered strawberries. And she also wanted a set of chocolate covered strawberries also. And if you can see, like if you look real close, it has like edible Patron labels on the cupcakes, and it also has the little infusers inside the strawberries. Did I say on the cupcakes? I meant on the strawberries. And it has yeah, Nuck if you buck. Hey, you know that song, Miss Hog. But yeah, it has some Patron silver in these little infusers in the strawberries. So yeah, that's that's my little hobby. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do, in my spare time. So yeah, you can check out all my desserts on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook page. I do everything from cakes, cupcakes, tiered cakes, whatever. Here's a cake I did for somebody probably about a month ago. She was strolling into her 50s. But yeah, so yeah, I do everything. Parties, all that. So, yeah, you can check me out on my Facebook. My Facebook Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice page and my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice YouTube channel. But anyway, yes, that's, what I like to do. That's what I like to do. Bake, decorate. So, anyway. But yeah, strawberry. Somebody said that one time. They was looking at my pictures. They was like, man, there's some big old strawberries. I said, y'all don't know. When somebody requests a cake from me or with strawberries or some chocolate covered strawberries or anything like that, I will go store to store to find the best, most perfect strawberries, and I don't get them until like the evening before. I make the dessert because they have to be like fresh to death and perfect, like beautiful strawberries. So I don't play when it comes to my strawberries now. Thank you, Miss Hogg. Thank you. I got into cake decorating and desserts and all that stuff. It was actually after my mom passed some years ago, because she used to be the one who did like all the desserts for like me, and it's funny because she would make me a cake every year, and I'll probably eat like a sliver of it because I'm not really a big cake person. My kids would tear that cake up. My nieces, nephews, cousins and everything, they would tear that cake up. She made all the cakes for her grandkids. I mean, her niece and nephews, her, our kids, me and my brothers, she made, the cakes for everybody. Holidays, and when she passed, it was like, okay, the first birthday that came around for one of my sons, I was like, we had planned a big old party, put out a whole bunch of money, DJs and everything, and at the last minute, I'm like, oh my God, the cake. Oh my God, we have no cake. I mean, it like totally slipped my mind after my mom passed and the next birthday came around. And because it was way later when the next birthday came around, like 8 months later. And I had to order a cake from the store and it like barely got touched. It like, the kids didn't like it. I was like, that's the last cake I'm going to buy from a store. And I was like, I'm just going to take up where she left off. And so that's how I got into cake decorating. But anyway, that's the story of my life. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You said so, Mama passed. Yes, that and her food, like, I'll call my dad, like, literally. You know how you have like a big mama in the family? She wasn't Big Mama. Big Mama was my grandma, of course, but my grandma passed, after my mom, and it was like their houses and maybe like one other person, every holiday, like, that's, you went over there, you ate good, mingle with family and friends and all that kind of stuff. She was like the person, and everybody in the family had to have her dressing, her turkey and dressing, her chicken and dressing. I mean, it was, I'm telling you, she sold that stuff. Like, seriously, people would pay her to make dressing for their holidays. That's how good it was. My mom could cook her butt off. And so after she passed, I had never made dressing before she passed. And after she passed, it took me maybe like, I want to say 3 or 4 times with the help of my dad and what I can remember that she did to perfect it. I'm telling you, my family and my cousins, every time I come to a dinner, Tanya make the dressing. You're the only one that can make the dressing like your mama made the dressing. So, yeah, she passed down a few things to me, and I told my sons, when, I get older or whatever, well, I got a lot of recipes from my mom wrote down. I got a lot of cake recipes wrote down. I have scrapbooks of recipes. And I told my sons, when it's my time to go, even if y'all don't want to get in that kitchen, y'all gonna get married eventually one day. Y'all can, tell your wife, your boo, hey, go get mama's dressing recipe out the cabinet. But yeah, so that's what's up. You said I still can't. Honey, it took me a minute. Now, mind you, the first few times I tried it, it was still good. It was good. It was edible. People enjoyed it. But it wasn't like mama. So I just kept doing it. And now I swear to God, I can make dressing like my mom. She never measured anything. No matter what she cooked, she never measured anything. And I can make dressing blindfold without measuring anything. And it's fire. It's like fire. My dressing, my greens, my green bean casserole. I make all kind of stuff. Macaroni and cheese, baked mac. I make all kind of stuff. So yeah, I love to cook. But yeah, that's the story of my life. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my video. Thank you. Yes, tomorrow, make sure you check out me and Sam with another Sisters from Another Mister movie review. We will be reviewing that movie with Taraji P. Henson, What Men Want. And if you have not watched it and you got time to watch it during the day tomorrow, go ahead and, go out and, hang out at the movies with your man, your woman, whatever, your girl, your guy, your friends, your sis, brother, whatever. It's a really good movie for guys and women. Really good movie. So yeah, check that out. So I'm excited to review that movie with you guys tomorrow. Very excited. And kudos to you too. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. As far as Jussie Smollett, all I can do, if you're a true fan of his and you still support him regardless of this big old mess that he created, just pray that they may show a sliver of mercy on him. March 14th. So unless something really big happened before then, like maybe he confessed, or I don't know, or maybe they find out that he really didn't lie, I probably won't make another review about Jussie until the court date. So just to give y'all a heads up. But anyway, it's been real, you guys. I enjoyed talking to you guys tonight. I'm going to get off of here and go shower and get in my jammy jams and, grab me something, for my little red cup. Grab me something for my red. Yes, please keep them in your prayers. Please. I will too. But anyway, in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad, as usual, stay safe. Be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night.